Welcome to the Syncopator Familias podcast. We're your hosts, Greg Richter and Laura J. Axelrod. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
We are on the road today. Laura is driving.
I am.
And we are heading to a medical appointment. It's not a major medical appointment, so don't worry about it.
Eye appointment.
It's an eye appointment.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to be just talking here while we're on the road and being productive, because it's like a 1.5 hour trip or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty close to...
We're going to near Charleston.
Yeah, South Carolina.
So,
anyway, today's topic is early Christmas decorations. And we're both going to take the side that we don't like them, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this depends on when you get the podcast up.
Yeah, but we still don't like them. And we don't like early Christmas. When is too early? I think that's the question. When is
too early for?
Yeah.
Problem is that people go all out with their Christmas decorations, and then they're only up for 3 weeks?
Yeah. So, well, that may be a reason that they leave them up so long. Now,
it used to be verboten to do this before
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and then it was,
Yeah, you decorated.
And then before Halloween. There was a neighbor that actually did their can't talk today, Christmas decorations, before Halloween.
And even after Halloween, so somebody left their Halloween. Somebody across the street from them still had up Halloween decorations.
And those people were not us.
No, none of those people were us.
Greg does not like Halloween.
No, and here's the thing: you do your thing, but Halloween. That's another thing. Is just Halloween has gotten out of hand. And a lot of I looked this up, and it's not just me. A lot of people have this issue with Halloween decorations. They're gruesome. They're not. They've always creeped me out. Just any kind of mention or just any display at all is a little bit. But I mean, if they're cartoon things, they're not as creepy. I'm not into it myself.
I was into it a little bit. I have gargoyle statues, but he doesn't like looking at them.
I don't like the I don't even like that. But the thing is, people are now there's some, I didn't see where in South Carolina it was, but somewhere in this state that we're in, the 911 this year was repeatedly called to a house that it was such realistic smog show, not smoke show. What is it?
Smog show.
maybe.
I can't believe you just said that.
I never even heard that term until a couple of years ago.
Oh my goodness.
I heard people at work.
It's a fog machine.
Yeah, fog machine. That's what I'm trying to. And anyway, the fog machine was so believable that the cops got. But that's not even the worst of it. It's just like kids having, neighbors complaining about kids having to play in a neighborhood where people have got realistic looking body parts, and it's just gruesome. So and basically people are now having their own haunted houses at their houses, and that's always been something where somebody did it, but apparently it's becoming a bigger trend. And if they want to have it in their house, I guess that doesn't even bother. If I don't have to look at it, but if it's in public, I'm a libertarian, so I'm not going to tell them what they can't do, but I can I'm allowed to complain about anything I want to, so I'm going to complain about it.
Well, I like my gargoyles, and I was kind of goth light in the 90s, and I was in San Francisco, and there were a lot of gargoyle statues. I mean, cement gargoyle statues. I have about 3 big ones, but he always wants me to put them upstairs, which is fine. We respect each other enough that I'm not going to parade it in front of him, and Although we did put it out there one year, didn't we? Put Eugene.
I think you put it out. I think you put it out during
my gargoyle.
And I call it Reformation Day.
Yeah.
Because it is Reformation Day, but you know.
You're easily spooked, though. You're easily
I am
scared.
easily spooked.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when we were dating, you actually there was like a Halloween bag with a Halloween face. It was an orange bag, and you actually turned it around so the face was toward the door, so you didn't have to look at it.
Yeah, and it's not that it scares me. It's just that I disapprove. That was my vote of disapproval.
I thought you were scared, and I thought it was cute, and that's why I continued dating you.
Well, now you know, it's all under false pretenses.
All under false pretenses. So.
But
yeah,
I come from a town where that happened a lot. Like there were no selling of dirty magazines. Actual dirty magazines there, but if you had like what are some of those glamour magazines or Vogue, and it had a scantily clad woman on the cover in the checkout line at the grocery store, it would be turned around. Somebody came around and flipped them around backwards, so there was if you were wanting to buy dirty I'm not advocating buying dirty magazines either, but I'm just saying if someone did, you weren't going to do it. You're going to have to go out of town for your shameful activities and bring them back. So
I grew up in Connecticut, northern Connecticut. We just had them, you know. But they put a plastic thing in front of like the really dirty ones, and then I moved to New York City, and of course that was everywhere. So. But
that plastic thing. Once they saw people were turning around the magazines and you were just seeing the back of the ad, I guess they started using that plastic thing.
Well, you didn't know what magazine it was.
Exactly. So they would use that plastic thing to show the Vogue magazine.
I thought it was very strange when I first saw it when I moved to Alabama. I thought it was very odd.
Well, now there are no magazines there because there are
magazines are
print
like
is dead.
$9 an issue. That's like a book.
Yeah.
That's like practically.
Well, it's a theft item, so I guess maybe that's what.
Well, here's the thing about magazines: they reissue the magazine. Like, you know, I have, a magazine about the 1968, and then a year later they'll just slap a different cover on it. So if you've bought one of those magazines that commemorate anything, like, you know, the 70s or Farrah Fawcett or something. You got to check inside to make sure, because it won't be a different magazine inside.
MASH did that on their 50th anniversary.
Really?
They reissued I don't remember what it's. I bought it because I didn't already have it, but I saw.
They're busy.
I saw one of the people I follow on MASH Twitter noted that it was he bought it. He's a guy who goes by the MASH historian, so. He already had the original, but he had to buy the new one because it had a little seal on there. So he had to make his collection complete. But anyway, what we were actually talking about was a holiday
decorations.
Decorations.
But it's commemorative magazines.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
But the Christmas thing, I'm actually fine. People first started complaining about stores starting, putting out their stuff earlier and earlier. Well, that's there for you to buy, so that never really bothered me.
Well, like Hobby Lobby putting its stuff out in July.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's probably too early, but I mean, people want to buy it. If you don't want to buy it, and a place like Hobby Lobby has a section. The whole store is decorated for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then they're also, so they're selling the decorations, but they're also selling gifts. They want to get you in the mood to buying gifts. That's
we have a flea market.
Reason for the retail season.
We have a flea market, I call it a flea market. It's not. It's an antique booth, and we started putting Christmas stuff out in like early October.
Yeah.
We were last.
People are looking for it. People are looking for that, and even if the store decorates for Christmas, that's annoying. I agree with that, but I understand they're in business to make money, and they want to sell you either Christmas themed things, or they just want you to buy things while you are there. It's like, hey, yeah, that subliminally puts in your mind, even if it annoys you. hey, you know, it is Christmas. Maybe I should. This is while I'm here. I'm in this certain store, and that's where they sell this certain product. And for Uncle Joe, I need to get him that while I'm here, because if they don't do it, then you're going to buy it possibly somewhere else.
Well, I'm always afraid, like, I'll buy a Christmas present for somebody and they'll be dead by Christmas.
That's true, and that happened on 8 is Enough, if you recall.
Did it?
Well, it happened the other way around. Remember, the woman who played the mother died in the first season, and that was based on a true story.
I was like,
but in real life, the mother didn't die, and rather than recast the mother, they just had Dick Van Patten became a widower. But the first Christmas thing, the mother always, when they had the Christmas after that episode, the mother always bought presents early. You know, when she saw them through the years, oh, that'd be a good present, and she'd buy it, wrap it up, and hide it. So they started finding all of her presents. Oh
my God, that's horrible! Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a very special 8 is Enough episode for you.
See, I the only thing I really remember about 8 is Enough is that I was like, when did that come out? Said 1979.
So late 70s.
Yeah, I was like a kid. I was like 8 years old. So the only thing I really remember is the theme song.
The what?
The theme song.
Oh, theme song. Okay.
The theme song sung by Grant Goodeve, I believe.
Oh, did he sing the theme song?
I believe he did.
I think you're right. Now that
and that's all I really remember about it. But I mean, you know, for a widower, he had a lot of help because he had like grown children, basically. I mean, they were like what, college-age students?
And then he remarried.
Oh yeah, then he remarried. So I mean, he didn't really have a hard life. I mean, death is a bummer. Totally horrible. I'm not dismissing that. Please don't think I'm dismissing that. I am not. However, he had a lot of help. I mean, did they have a maid too, or is that?
I don't think they had a maid.
I hope not, because they had like 8 kids to help.
What did he do? What did he do?
He was a writer. Didn't he write like manuals or something? Was he?
I think you're thinking of Dick Loudon on.
Oh, that's right. I am.
Now maybe
I was a writer though. I think he was a writer. I think he was a writer.
I don't think he was a writer. We're writers, and unless they were.
And you have all the time in the world to like do your housework.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about affording a maid is what I'm talking about. Affording paid help. I mean, I don't know that you're.
Well, I mean, with all those kids, he would have had more than enough people to put up Christmas decorations. That's exactly. So
you're bringing it back home.
I'm trying to keep us on track.
But yeah,
it's a valiant effort here.
But I think it's a little nuts to. Yeah, we had somebody, like you said, somebody in the neighborhood before Christmas, before Reformation Day, as I call it, putting up their Christmas decorations, and they weren't even that fancy.
They were lights.
Yeah, they just had some lights up. So I mean,
maybe they don't like Halloween like you don't like Halloween. And they thought they'd fight back with Christmas.
Well, that's where you nail 95 Theses to your front door, and that's how you fight Halloween. Anyway. You do you. I don't care, but I am annoyed. I am annoyed at like I'm not going to make people look like I'm a Christian religious fanatic. I'm not going to put some huge display out there of religious display on Easter, Resurrection Day, whatever you want to. You know, I'm not going to do that. Just annoy people, even though to me. You know, that means something to me, but I mean, just because I want to, you want to celebrate, you want to gross us all out. Well, we don't all want to be grossed out, you know. So
that's a good point. I never saw the point of decorations, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just a period of time. You got to put the decorations up, then you got to take the decorations down. That seems.
People started hanging Easter eggs on trees a few years ago.
Well, I mean, that takes care of both holidays, doesn't it?
Which two holidays? Easter and what?
Easter and Christmas.
No, they hang.
You don't even like a Christmas tree.
Oh no, I don't. But I mean, I'm not going to get after you. But we already did a podcast about how I don't tell kids there's a Santa because I'm not lying to them. But I don't tell them there's. But I don't tell them there's no Santa.
But you don't even like Christmas trees.
No, I'm not a fan of them.
I mean, the cats don't like Christmas trees either.
Yeah, that's. I raised them right. I'm raising them right.
I think that what I see here in South Carolina a lot are these like magnets that people put on their cars that say Jesus is the reason for the season.
Yeah.
Or Jesus is the reason, and it's got a white nativity scene. I don't know how I feel about that. Not the message, but the idea that you have to put it on your car, you know.
Yeah.
I see a lot of Catholics have it in this area, because we're kind of close to the local Catholic parish that my mom used to go to, and I see that a lot. I mean, it's a good reminder. Otherwise, it just becomes just another holiday, really, and it becomes centered on commercialism. So maybe sometimes decorations can help you determine, remind you
and
of
car magnets.
I always sort of feel like those car magnets are because like people are judging me, like you don't know that Jesus is the reason for this.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's.
I wonder about it sometimes.
I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but
they're defiantly putting their car magnets on the car.
They want you to remember the true reason. Let's see.
Yeah.
I give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You know, as Paul said, for good motives or bad, Christ is preached. So there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You didn't talk about the Bible this time around.
No, I did not. So I had to get it in there, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Alrighty, is that it?
I think that's it.
Alrighty.
What an auspicious way to end the.
Yes.
Is that it?
Gotta check. You gotta check. We don't have any show notes. We're just picked a subject we don't have any sort of script here. We just we're going on a trip, so we set it up and said, here's a subject, we're going to talk about it.
Yep.
So if there are any mistakes, we apologize. Write us in, send hate mail to Laura J. Axelrod.
Yep. She laughs too much.
Yeah.
She's too giggly.
Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And
I think a light has come on in this car.
Uh-oh. Well, we better check that out. So
all right.
Maybe we'll see you next time, maybe not. Depending on what the light situation is.
All right.
All right. See you next time on Syncopator Familius.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks so much for listening. Look, if you enjoy the show and you want to support the work I'm doing, I've got a few ways you can help me keep this whole thing going. First, check out my Patreon. It's the best way to support the podcast directly, and it gives you access to bonus content, behind-the-scenes updates, as well as first looks at some of my writing and social media activity. And you can help me out in the conception stages of this podcast and more, including C. Hoosel Oots, Idea Man, my popular video character. Just look for me on Patreon. I'd love to have you join the community. Second, if you're a writer or you want to become one, I offer writing and editing coaching. Whether you're working on essays, articles, fiction, or just trying to sharpen your craft, I'd love to help take your work to the next level. You can find more details and booking info on my website, gregrichtermedia.com. And finally, I've launched a merch store with some designs that I'm really proud of, including a whole line built around Jesus and the words, "So loved," a little nod to John 3:16. If you want something meaningful and good-looking to wear or use, check it out. Links to all of this is in the show notes. Supporting any of these helps me keep creating the content you enjoy, and it genuinely means the world to me. Thanks for listening, and thanks for being a part of this journey.